Sometimes, the most rebellious thing you can do is to live another day. In a world that can feel like an assembly line of indifference, where the weight of your own mind feels heavier than the gravity holding you to the floor, choosing to wake up is not just a biological function. It is an act of mutiny. It is a refusal to be conquered by the silence. We are taught that bravery is found in grand gestures, in battles won or heights scaled. But there is a quiet, trembling bravery found in the person who looks at a world that doesn't seem to care and says, "I will stay anyway. This is the mercy of one more day." It's not a promise that things get better tomorrow. It is the radical decision to remain an active participant in the mystery of being alive. The weight of the boulder. To the person standing at the edge, the world doesn't look like a gift. It looks like a repetition. It looks like Sisyphus, the king of Greek myth, condemned to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity, only to watch it roll back down every single time. Albert Camus argued that this is the fundamental human condition. We are creatures who long for order and meaning, born into a universe that offers none. He called this the absurd. When the weight of that boulder becomes too much, the mind whispers that the only way to win the game is to stop playing. The will to meaning. But defiance alone can be exhausting. Rebellion needs a reason to breathe. Enter Viktor Frankl, a man who didn't just study despair in a library, but lived it in the barracks of Auschwitz. Frankl saw that those who survived were not necessarily the strongest or the healthiest. They were those who had a why. He observed that he who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. For the person considering the end, the why has often vanished. The future looks like a blank wall. But Frankl's logotherapy teaches us that meaning isn't something you have, it's something you discover. It is found in three things: work, creating something; love, connecting with another; suffering, the way we choose to bear a burden that cannot be removed. If you cannot find a reason to live for yourself today, live for the person you have not yet met who will need you. Live for the version of you 10 years from now who will look back at this moment with a scarred, beautiful gratitude. The mercy of the ordinary. The mercy of one more day is not found in a sudden miracle. It's found in the small, tactile stubbornness of the present. Camus loved the sun and the sea. Frankl loved the memory of his wife's smile. They both understood that when the grand narratives of success or happiness fail us, we must retreat to the trenches of the senses. The mercy of today is that you don't have to solve the rest of your life. You only have to endure the next 10 minutes, and then the 10 after that. You are giving yourself the mercy of a maybe. Maybe the light will hit the trees differently tomorrow. Maybe the grief will be 1% lighter. Maybe the mystery of being alive has one more chapter you haven't read yet. The radical decision. Choosing to stay is not a sign of weakness or failing to be happy. It is a radical, heroic decision. It is looking at the void, the silence Camus spoke of, and the suffering, the tragedy Frankl witnessed, and saying, "Not yet." You are the architect of your own rebellion. Every breath you take is a no to the darkness and a yes to the possibility of meaning. The boulder will still be there tomorrow. The hill will still be steep. But you are not just a victim of gravity. You are the one who chooses to stand. Stay, for the mercy of one more day. Stay for the mutiny. Stay for the mystery.